Hello everyone, this is Farhan Abid. Today we're going to talk about bacteria. So what is bacteria? Bacteria is a type of lower organism that is a microorganism. They may remain in a colony or singular. Bacteria comes from the singular noun bacterium. It's plural, so it's a bacteria. Bacteria can be of four types. These are coccus, bacillus, and spirillum. You see, I have drawn some circles here, but why circles? Because to see a microorganism, we need an electronic microscope, and the electronic microscope has a lens that is circle, and whenever we peek through it we see a circle surface. So I drew a circle just to do a replica of it. So coccus is also known as the round bacteria. So they remain brown like these. They remain single, as I have shown here, or they could stay in a colony. If they're touching each other, that's a colony. We know pneumonia. Pneumonia is a deadly virus disease in Bangladesh. Well, Bengali people call it a virus disease, but it is not a virus disease. It is a bacteria disease because of coccus. Coccus is a bacteria. Pneumonia happens. Pneumonia. But why does pneumonia happen? Because of a specific bacteria type. It is specific coccus. These are the main types, but there are some specific types, small categories, and pneumonia is caused by Diplococcus. So, what is Diplococcus? Diplococcus means two types of coccuses. So, you see singular types and colonial types. When two of these are together and none of them are really touching each other from others, like there are only two here and no others. This is called Diplococcus or double coccus. Diplococcus pneumoniae. Pneumoniae. It is the scientific name. Scientific name is the name that it is called by scientists. But if you go to a scientist, tell him what is pneumonia, he will be confused. And if you say what is Diplococcus pneumoniae, then he will know that what it is. Bacillus. Bacillus, like coccus, is a circular. Bacillus is a cylinder. What do you mean by cylinder? We know that cylinder means something round type thing like this. Yes, actually it looks like this. You can also say it as a mitochondria. So we have bacillus as this. They only remain single. They don't have any colony. Don't know why, but they cause blood dysentery. Blood dysentery. Now you may ask, since pneumonia is caused by Diplococcus pneumoniae, what is blood dysentery caused of? And it is actually caused by not blood dysentery, but it is Shigella. Shigella dysentery. It is another specific type of bacteria. These are all Shigella dysentery. This is another part of Bacillus, but like Diplococcus, it does not have any like two things together or three things together because they're always singular. But Shigella dysentery bacteria have something important in them, that is a Shigella mitochondria. Then we have coma. We know what a coma is. Coma is like when a person goes to sleep for eternal time. But we're not talking about that coma here. We're talking about this coma. This coma. So we actually, yeah, bacteria, coma bacteria actually looks like this. There is nothing else. Maybe they're inverted, maybe they are straight, it doesn't matter. They are like a comma. But comma like in 3D style. In a 3D style, comma can be seen in different aspects like front, back, left, right, up, down. From this way, we can say that comma has different shapes too. Now, what does comma create? It creates cholera. That is another deadly disease in Bangladesh. And what is caused of? It is caused by Vibrio cholera. Students who have learned in scientific sectors may know this because it is just common. Vibrio cholera. Any scientific sector student, 9th, 11th, 12th college, whatever, will know this. I don't know why, because I'm not a science sector student, yes, because I'm in class 7, probably next 2 years. Okay, so spiralum. We know what a spiral is. Spiral means a very round object, but we call it a spring. But in modern English or in fantasy English, we call it a spirillum. Spirillum is just as I said, it looks like this, but only in 3D type. See, they are many types. Like you see, I have drawn a 3 here. 3, it looks like 3. Okay, there it can be in different types. It's like a worm, it's just a worm. Earthworm, sandworm, bloodworm, all these worms look like this. There is also a worm like earthworm, kecho, that we see in Bangla. If it goes around, it makes spirals. This type is called spirillum, but they are not lower organisms, they are insects. But when you see it as a lower organism, its shape is like spirillum. So what does spirillum cause? Well, it is not really that special. It causes spirillum, spirillum minus. And guess what? It is caused by spirillum minus. Scientists forgot to give it a special name, I guess. So that was all for today. We learned about bacteria, the four types, Coccus, Bacillus, and Spirillum. Coccus or round type, Bacillus is cylinder, or just Spirillum or bent type of organisms. So Coccus causes pneumonia, Bacillus causes blood dysentery, causes cholera, and Spirillum causes spirillum minus. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.